I give up, man. Crypto, it is just not for me. It's just not working out. Been scammed too many times, been rocked too many times, and it's gonna happen more. So, screw you guys, I'm going broke. You know how many times I said that, and you're probably going to say the same, right? If you are in crypto, there will be times where it gets so frustrating and you just want to give up. And in this video, I would like to give you a little motivational speech and also talk about the potential dangers of crypto, because we are always, like everyone and every influencer, talking about the rewards. But you cannot have such rewards if there is no risk to it as well. So let's get into that. Like the video if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on. And before we're going to talk about this, if you are in the Patreon, there's a link down below. We are currently holding a race for Meta Exceed. We so far raised 100K already. This is an unlimited sale. So if you feel like I want to participate with $5, you can do $5. If you want to do $5 million, you can do $5 million. But do check it out, man. It's going absolutely crazy. So more private sales coming right there. But crypto, God, it is a risky place. Okay, I saw this tweet today and this wrecked a lot of people as well. Solana meme coin condom, of course, because somehow people in crypto are not older than 12 years old and be like, ah, condom, fuck off. Well, they pulled out before lunch. The project raised 900K in the pre-sale and they already rocked before the lunch. It seems like pre-sale investors didn't use any protection. Let's make 2 jokes about it. Fuck funny. But they had 900K raised, so close to $1 million. Is what they basically got from people and then scammed. Okay, let me tell you this. One thing. If you see on Twitter or anywhere else a tweet like, hey, send money to this address and I'm promising you that you will get something in return. Come on, how stupid can you be? How stupid can you be? You are like, think about this. You are online giving a complete stranger your hard-earned money. You're giving. It's not even that they stole it. You gave it. I don't even know in how far this is actually illegal. Because they just said like, hey, give money to this address, right? And you did. And now the money's gone. And you'll be like, what the fuck? Yeah. Like, stop doing this bull crap. Stop doing this. This is like, hey, yeah, there are some projects that do it legit. But like, there are so many more projects with people with bad intentions in crypto than good intentions, it seems like. So stop doing this kind of crap, okay? You are not in crypto. Like, life is not that easy that you can just, set up a Solana wallet, go on Twitter, find a random stranger that asks you for money, you give money, and somehow they 1000x it and give it to you. It's not how it works, man. It's not how it works. Okay, so if you got involved into something like that, or you got scammed with something like that, I just want to say, like, hey, these people are like really bad, right? But it's a little up to you as well, right? That's the risk you are taking for giving strangers on the internet your money. So the best way to make money with crypto is actually to have a good strategy, right? And apply it and participate in pre-sales through professional launch pads that actually have a reputation and not just a random stranger, okay? So that's one way to lose money. Basically, just giving your money to someone and hope that they will give you back more, right? Well, usually it doesn't work like that, especially if everybody is anonymous these days on the internet, okay? So it doesn't work like that. Now, I talked about it a little bit in one of the previous videos, but I just want to go a little more in depth about it in this one, because now it is the time where people get suicidal, and I don't joke about this. Like, this is actually so fucking awful. Because Bitcoin, it's doing fantastic, right? We can all see that. People felt like, yeah, I dollar costed here and now we are here and I am even in altcoins and I'm up way more and they made money and like everything is right and fine and well and nice. But do you already have it on your bank account? If not, then you can also lose it all, okay? Because the higher crypto goes, the more you have to lose, right? You started with a certain amount, maybe with nothing, I don't know. and now you all of a sudden have a good amount or a lot of money, right? And now it's your job to keep it, right? And that's the hardest thing. Why do you think that most people like all these influencers and they say what's correct, like it's not hard to make money in crypto, but keeping it is the hardest thing. And that is actually true. Like in this bull market, how do you think it worked? Right? How do you think it worked? People bought low, they sold high, so they got money. Okay, but if people got money, where did they get that money from? Was that just new, fresh printed money? I mean, there was money printing going over here, right? But it's not like all the money that got printed, everybody walked away with that. Like, that's not enough. Now, the people that made money right here is coming from the people who got screwed or messed up, right? The losers. Again, crypto is player versus player. There were winning players, but the harder somebody wins, the harder somebody else has to lose. And I don't want this community to be the losing player right here. Okay, I want to make it very clear. We are here to make money in crypto. We came with one goal. Let's at least make sure that we don't lose. So what I want to say, big urgent capital letters right here. If you started this crypto journey with like $1,000 maybe, and you now have whatever, take your 1,000 out, put it on your bank account. Okay, put it on your bank account. Buy something that you need that stays valuable, whatever, that's less risky. You can buy a house, you can buy a car, whatever. You can buy gold, you can buy a watch that keeps its value. You can invest in a college. I don't know, man, but something at least, right? Because yeah, you can make more if you keep that money invested, but you can also lose everything and still walk away with nothing, or maybe even less than nothing. What I did in 2017 is I got introduced to crypto in 2013, and I skipped it for a long time. 2017, I came back in the middle of the bull run somewhere, and I had nothing. I had no money. I had zero, right? So what I did, I took a loan. Stupid, right? I took a loan. And I put that money into Stratus and Digibyte, and I don't know what these coins were exactly, Feather coins, something like that. And it was in the middle of the altcoin bull market back then. So it was going up very hard. But I didn't understand cycles yet. So I wrote it all, all the way down. And because I didn't understand the cycles, I was very panicking about it. And I lost it all. So what did I try to do? Well, make sure that I buy low, buy low, buy low, buy low. Not knowing that I was just buying the way down and I was throwing my money away, right? Some of these coins like Stratus and Digibyte, they never really came back, right? So therefore, I always am very cautious when it comes to altcoins in a bear market. You don't know what's going to die or not, right? Bitcoin is here to stay. If you bought Bitcoin, then it kind of sucks, but just hold and you'll be all right, right? But altcoins, hey, they can continue to go down, and that's what mine did. So I just kept buying more, and I think I took another loan or something like that, and I lost it all, right? So I ended up broker than what I was, and I already had nothing, right? And that's what a lot of people are probably going to do this cycle as well. They feel like, okay, this coin just has to do with 10x. Let's do something completely reckless, put all the money in, and then my life is better. Yeah, it's not how it works. It's not how it works. That's absolutely not taking financial responsibility at all. Be a grown up. If you have $1,000, but you can only actually miss $200, then don't put more in than $200, right? Just don't. Even if you feel like, yeah, but $1,000 can change my life. Yeah, it can, for the worse as well. And that's usually what happens. So people can get rocked, for example. So therefore, at all times, take your initial out. Like, is it too early to take profits? Yeah, profits maybe, right? And maybe not. Depends on how much profits you took and what your goal is and how far you are at your goal, right? That depends per person. There's not one straight answer to that. But taking your initial out by now, I don't see why it hurts, right? Even if you do and the market does this, you can always choose to put that initial back in, right? And if you take it out and the market does this, yeah, you could have had more, but you're still making money with your profit. So there's no losing situation in that scenario, right? And you don't want to be there when it goes wrong. thinking like, yeah, but it can't go wrong. I just need a couple more months, and it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Okay, so I just want to give a couple of tips. Okay, just a couple of tips in the hope that people that are maybe new to crypto or are older in crypto already, but can use the tips to prevent them from getting wrecked. Now, I haven't prepared this. This is in no particular order. I will probably forget a lot, but they are all important. One, there are scammers everywhere. The world exists out of a big pile of bad fucking people that should be under the ground. Unfortunately, life's not fair, and that's not the case. These people exist, they scam, they get away with it. How they get that money on their bank account, I have no fucking clue. Here in the Netherlands, if I want to cash something out, my bank asks me, where is it coming from? The exchanges are asking me, where is it coming from? Then we have the governance, where is it coming from? So it's not even possible in my opinion. But still, if it wasn't possible for people that wouldn't do it. So apparently it is, right? Like, for example, on Twitter. Very simple. You see a post by, let's say, Alex Becker, right? And then under that post, you see another Alex Becker post like, hey, I'm having my pre-sale. That's fake, right? That's fake. Even with AI, it's being a problem right now because what you're seeing lately as well is a video of Alex Becker talking about his pre-sale. That's not Alex Becker talking about his pre-sale. That's AI. But that's making it damn real. And that's going to make it really hard for people to recognize what's a scam or not, right? So triple verify before you click any links, okay? On Twitter, it's going on, but it's also going on Telegram, for example, or Discord. Like I run Web3 Whales, and all of a sudden there are like 10 Web3 Whales groups, and we occasionally got messages from community members saying like, yo, I clicked a migrate button, but now my wallet is empty. What the fuck? And then I have to explain like, yeah, dude, that's a fake group. There's nothing we can do. You just have to face that you got scammed and you have to start from zero again. It's the only answer I can give them. There are no solutions to that. There's no way back, right? And the more crypto is going up, like I said, the more you have to lose, so the more painful it is going to be. If this happens at 15K, right, also sucks, but at least you can maybe redeploy your disposable income and ride that wave up. But what if we are at the top of the bull market and you get scammed for everything? Then there's a bear market in front of you. How are you going to make your money in crypto then? Right? So that's another one. That really sucks. And yeah, these people continue doing it. So apparently it works, right? So please watch out. Also, emails, links, right? You can get emails like, hey, you want an airdrop, and just click this link right here and you can claim it. Or you have an NFT drop, claim it. I did it once as well, not too long ago even. So that like, it's not that I'm not making any mistakes anymore. This was a mistake from like not even a year ago. I thought I had an NFT airdropped. So I wanted to claim that NFT, and I didn't know that it was actually giving that address permission to take all my USDC from my wallet. So I luckily didn't have a lot in USDC back then, but USDC that I had was gone. It was a couple of $1,000s, and that's fucking suck. That really sucks. Okay, so don't do that. Also, use a VPN. Okay, really, I always ignored it. Like you see all these commercials, NordVPN, do it. Okay, NordVPN, do it. Really, it detects scams for you. It's making you extra safe. Nobody knows where you are. It's a digital world. You have your money on your computer. There are people hacking governances, companies, so they can also hack your computer, okay? I had a friend of mine who was pretty wealthy in crypto, and he also got hacked, and he was watching it happen while his wallet got drained, and he couldn't do anything about it. 50K gone, something like that. He got threatened about it for some reason, fucking weird. But that's also a thing. Also, I know that a lot of people say like, hey, keep your money out of exchanges. And you feel like, yeah, whatever. Keep your money off of exchanges. Like I have some money on exchanges. I have a bit on Maxi, I have a bid on Gate. I have a bid on. I have like, but this is like nothing, nothing, right? Maybe some leftovers here and there, right? But don't do it. Don't do it. It's exchanges could collapse. They are centralized. There's someone behind it or some multiple people. And if they get some bad attention someday or the company gets hacked, could also happen, could be gone. Okay, it could be gone. Look at FTX. Also, Gate disappeared from the Netherlands. Binance as well, right? And it's not that they scammed, but you have a certain amount of time to take your money off of these exchanges, and otherwise it's gone, right? And I think I lost a lot of money because of that Binance bullshit here. So also keep it off of exchanges, right? Now, on-chain is safer, but that depends on how responsible you are. Like I said, if you click all airdrop shits and claim NFTs and I don't know, click weird links and feel like, hey, this Telegram group, well, I think it's legit, click, right? Then on chain you're not so safe, right? But then you can always make sure that you have a hardware connected wallet to it, a hardware wallet connected to it, right? It's like, such as I have a Trezor, for example. And if I want to do a transaction on my MetaMask, I have to confirm that on my Trezor, right? So you can link those. So I have to confirm it on my Trezor. So even if someone gets my private keys or whatever and feels like, okay, let's transfer it, they have to actually get here and click my Trezor, right? Can't. So do that. A Trezor, it will cost you like, or Ledger, whatever, cost you like $100. Okay, if you have more than $100 in crypto, it's worth it to get something. Really do that. Now, there are like many ways you can lose your money and want to make you give up on crypto, right? It's not only getting hacked or robbed or whatever. It's also fucking it up yourself, right? And that could happen in many ways. Like I said, like I did in the 2017 bull market, I messed up, man. I messed up right there. This was my first bull market, actually, right? I was there in 2013, but also not really. I bought a Bitcoin for $400 and I sold it for $800. Didn't gain any experience. I only gained like $400. So I wasn't really there. But in 2017, I was there and I completely messed up. Now I learned from that. And in 2021, I stepped in a little bit later as well than this actual bottom, because also there I was so depressed because of everything I lost with crypto in the cycle before that I thought like, fuck it. And I had no money. I had nothing. So I was really slowly starting from zero and I made a lot of money. Now I definitely didn't keep it all, right? I did not sell the top. I sold a little bit on the way down. I sold a little bit on the way up. Sold a little bit in the distribution phase. It was overall decent exit, but still, I got wrecked. And how I got wrecked as well is, and I don't want to do any name dropping or firing shots, but I do want to say, don't be naive. Okay. What I also noticed about myself is. I listened back here a lot to Crypto Banter. I watched a lot of Crypto Banter videos. I even applied to work for them. I was in their group, Solace, how do you call that? Well, whatever. But I listened a lot to Crypto Banter, especially Ren and Sheldon back then. I think that Hospedia wasn't here yet. Although Hospedia is one of the only guys really that I like right now. But I was listening to Crypto Banter and Ran. He made calls like, oh yeah, K-Donkey or something like that. And a lot of calls, right? And no hard feelings. He was also one of the first that talked about Render or Akash, and they're doing great, right? But he also talked about coins that went to complete shit, zero, done, scam, rock, gone, right? Completely gone. So I put like $5,000 in such a coin, which is now worth 50 cents, right? And it's not that influencers can predict that. It's like not that they know that, like you can also say, hey, Luna, but also they didn't know, right? The problem is influencers can be so convinced about their place that they forget to actually say or make you feel that disclaimer, but I don't know, right? Like I knew about Ren. I'm going all in Luna and look at K Donkey and I'm buying this and that. And I was like, fuck man, you getting me hyped. Let me buy that. And then it goes to shit. And I'm here, fucking bullshit influencer, motherfuckers from Crypto Better, you talking bullshit and this and that. And on one hand, yeah, they should have said like, guys, these looks like good coins to us and we're buying this. But do your research. It's very dangerous, of course. It's still altcoins. We are like at the top of the cycle, give or take. It could go to zero. Don't invest more. Like, give some disclaimers to it, man. Right? But they weren't about that at all. Okay? At all. On the other hand, it's also just me, right? They didn't press the buy button. I just watch a YouTuber get hyped and buy because of that. How fucking stupid could I be? Right? And that's what a lot of people are doing right now. Even if I talk about some coins in my videos that I like, that I feel like, damn, this is going to be fantastic. I mean, I have a complete bunch of coins that I think are going to do fantastic. But at all times, I want to give you the disclaimer, like, guys, I don't fucking know. As far as I know, the market can go down, these coins can scam, whatever could happen, right? You can lose your money with that. Don't buy it because I say so, because somebody else says so. Right? I always say, do your research and make my videos a part of that research. Don't use it as a complete full guideline to just buy whatever a YouTuber says. And then be mad at that YouTuber. Like, that's not how it works, man. That's not how it works. Also, really important, profit taking. And I know every time I talk about profit taking, there's somebody in the comments that says like, already we're just getting started. It doesn't matter. Take your profits rather sooner than later. Okay? Because the biggest mistake that people still make is that they are in a bull market and think it's going to go up only. Oh, little dip. Oh, yeah, see, I was right. Up only. Oh, little dip. Oh, wait for it. Oh, you see, I was right. Oh, little dip again. Oh, just wait. Oh, what the fuck, I'm broke. Right? And it's always in hindsight, you look back and be like, I should have just taken my profits and I was fine. Why didn't I just take my profits? Right? So I'm going to guarantee you that I am the lagging channel, right? I can proudly say that I am the lagging channel. Okay. And what do I mean by that? There were, there were a lot of crypto YouTubers out there that this whole bear market, they talked about buying an alt season and they rode the whole way down, right? And if they were lucky, they invested also in some altcoins that recovered. But overall, they bought the whole way down, right? That's way too early. I, for fuck no, am going to do that. Hell no. Again, I'm in crypto to make money. Let's first put it safe, right? And then talk about buying. Well, at the bottom, we're not trying to time that anyway. And on the way up, after confirmation, higher highs and higher lows, I feel like, hey, I'm comfortable. Let's talk about buying. That's what I did. And a lot of people gave me shit for that. Like, you missed the bottom. I am not trying to time the bottom, my bro. And I'm definitely not trying to buy the way down. I'd rather miss the bottom by a little bit, that I'm actually sure that the downtrend is over, than throwing all my money away, hoping that I catch every single dip. And one of those dips is the dip, right? That's not a strategy, in my opinion. That's just gambling, and that's just, there's nothing professional about that. But the same thing I'm going to apply when we are going up. I will talk about selling probably way earlier than other people. Okay. And that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I think that if you watch the channel in, I don't know, man, 6 months, a year from now, and I'll be talking about selling, you'll be like, dude, already? Like, but we are going up way more. And that's very likely. And that's very possible. But again, I don't want to be the guy that feels like buy, wait for it. Okay, fuck it, right? I'd rather be the guy that says, okay, sell. Have a great average exit, right? And then wait for the bear market to be over and wait for it to actually bottom out and then talk about buying again, right? Will you get the maximum out of it? No, right? But will you end getting wrecked because you just write it down again? No, and that's way more important to me, right? So apply a very good exit strategy for yourself. And I will do a full, complete exit strategy video with numbers, percentages, coins that I sell, when I sell, etc. if you want me to. So let me know in the comments. It can't hurt to already talk about it and to already think about it, right? You cannot make your plan at the time that you also have to execute that plan. You have to have your plan already, right? Already. I have my plan for 2027 already, right? And if the market turns out to be a little different, fine. I make different plans, right? But my main goals, I have that, and I adjust my plans according to these goals. Last thing before I'm gonna wrap it up. Don't get dragged away in the hype, okay? Don't get dragged away in the hype. There are people saying, wow, look at this. We should buy this because look at the chart going up. And I'll always be like, okay, but is this not then too late? Shouldn't we done that earlier? Right? Like with Super is a very good example because this is just a parabolic chart, right? Here, nobody gave a fuck about Super. Nobody. Then it goes up, breaks all the way through like $1.60. And here people felt like, yeah, nice, let's buy it. Right? Like, why? You are way too late, right? And if you bought the top, which people did, then they are already 26% down. While we are in a bull market, you are not supposed to be down. You're supposed to be way up. If not, at least even if you're doing something very wrong, but not down, right? But people are down, right? And that's because they get carried away in the hype and feel like, fuck it, okay, FOMO, and let's buy it now, right? And then they're getting wrecked. Sometimes admitting that you missed something is going to have the best financial outcome for you, right? Like if I did not have any Super and I would look at this chart right now, I'd be like, okay, congratulations to all the people who got it. More power to you. I'm going to look for the next one. Or I'm going to wait for a good pullback on this one. Because it's also a matter of perspective, right? You could be like, wow, we can buy a 26% dip. You could also be like, yeah, you're buying it 16x from the bottom. And that's a bit of perspective, like I said, right? Do you buy a 25% dip or do you buy in the middle of at a 16x pump already, right? And if something pumped 16x, it's not that it can't go up even more, but the higher this goes, the higher your risk and the lower your reward, all right? So although I like Super way more than, for example, an Ultra, I rather buy an Ultra right now, right? Because here the risk reward is amazing, right? Is there risk to it? Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not still low for no reason, right? But on the other hand, the reward is also very high because this still has that pump to do, right? Super or whatever already did that. That's the reason why I skipped Injective and Caspa, etc. Like, usually when you hear about coins in public, in general, you are already too late. You want to be in the insider groups. You want to, like, don't get that information from a public YouTube account, okay? Because the rest of the world is getting that same information at the same time as you do. So who are you front running then, right? You make money by buying something very low in the hope that people buy it after you and then the price goes up and they pump your bags. But if everybody gets that same information, then either the price is already going up or it's still low. So the news that you got didn't have any impact. So it won't. I think that this is super important information and I can talk about this for a long time. I'm going to wrap it up right now. But really, like I said, we're getting higher and higher and higher in the market. And Bitcoin is 100% going to break 100K in this bull market. And we're going to make a lot of money. It would be like devastating if we lose it. Okay, so please don't take this as financial advice. But these are some decent guidelines that could help you in your crypto journey by actually making money, keeping money, And when the next bear market comes, wherever that might bottom out, deploying that money again, and in the next bull market, you are absolutely going to crush it. So if you like the content, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on, check the Patreon for the Meta X seed sale and public future sales. I don't know. I'm talking like yesterday I said, yeah, we are scenic pelling. Everybody was making fun of me because of that. I understand completely. Whatever. Still Dutch. Dutchy out.